How's the studio doing? Is there any models in there today?
No.
No? I wanted to do the OnlyFans. Yeah, the same place, the mechanic shop I use is actually also a studio, photographic studio for models. Yeah, because that swanky building next door, the glass one, is owned by a TV celeb. Yeah. What's she called? Gillian McKeith. Anyway, she did You Are What You Eat. She used to go around criticising what fat people ate. And Gillian McKeith. And she rents that out. And I think her daughter's there at the moment. Her daughter's got a strange name. Alton or something beginning with A. And her daughter said, could she borrow, she's got this social media following, could she borrow the workshop to do some modelling in? She wanted a photograph of her holding a greasy wrench, or sat aside a greasy wrench, as you do when you're a model. I mean, I know, as you know, I'm a model as well. Yes, she wanted to do some effluencing in the place where I have my bikes done. Yeah. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Being an influencer. Hello peeps, I hope you're doing well and you're feeling a bit succulent and everything's going okay. This is a little quick video that's been inspired by one of my lovely viewers. He reminded me about the London Stone, which he used to walk past on his way to work, I think, and he wondered if it was still there. And did I know of it? And I'd actually forgotten about it, because there are a few stones, here we go, in London of merit, and this one happens to be in the City of London, so I thought I'd take you to see the spectacular splendour of the London Stone. And we're going on the MT, it's not an MT, is it? XT, always has to have a T in it, the XT Supermoto here, because it's just had an MOT. Sorry, my gimlet is floppy. Oh dear, oh look, it's the balls. There's not enough friction on my balls, on these bits, the ball joints. Yeah, oh, green light, here we go. You'll never guess where I am. That girl that was using her, the wrench that works on my bike as a prop, she used to go out with what's he called? Brooklyn. David Beckham was a footballer, married a posh spice, and had a son called Brooklyn, named after a bridge. The red lights are a clue, darling. Anyway, they were confused by the coloured crossing. I don't keep up with celebrity trivia gossip. I'm sure it's all wonderful. Is this a minicab? It's a Vauxhall. Oh, yes, it's a minicab. Look at that. They have their back doors deliberately, back windows darkened, so you can't tell they're trying to hide being a minicab. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. On the phone, yeah, on the phone. You can always tell, can't you? Dread coming up to junctions these days. Luckily, I'm on a supermoto. Anyway, we're heading to the City of London. So actually, I've not gone the most efficient route, have I? Well, let's get on with it. Yeah, I know. I'm not a goody two-shoes. Look, I'm on a bike without ABS. You young'uns, you won't even get on a bike without ABS, will you? Happy day, lords. Anyway, no, I wanted to fiddle with my ball joint. This ball joint is so... Why on it? I haven't sprayed oil on it or nothing. I don't know why it's so floppy. Anyway, yeah, no ABS, and I love it. There's always toe-to-toe traffic down here now since they've improved it. Bloody marvellous, isn't it? Why is there a cone in the middle of the bleeding road? They don't know what to do they? They don't know what to do. They sit in these bloody council offices. What can we do? What can we do just to obstruct traffic? I know, we'll sandbag a solitary cone in the middle of the bleeding road. Out of it, see? It's a nice place for a night at the museum. Is that Mr. Whippy? Super soft. It's not so good. There are peds on the... Yeah, look at them, absolutely bewildered. Having told off a couple of Japanese-looking people earlier. See how polite I was there? Oh no! Is that road closed? And this is the whole of, certainly England now, is just roadworks everywhere. They're going full steam ahead at narrowing roads to make it as unpleasant to live in as possible. Oh. Wobbling his way down through the crevice. Bugger! This is how they get you. Look, Fleet Street closed. Actually, it was closed last week as well. Every bloody road you want to go down to, something's got to happen. Well, gee, look at that. It's a tiger. Oh, look at him, Mr. Satchel. Suit too tight. Yeah, but I'm not one to criticise. Cheerio, Mr. Adventure Tiger. It's all buggered down here, and they won't let us use the bus lane because they're meanies. Well, they won't let us use the bus lane. What's he doing? Did it have a time plate on it? He's gone down it. I don't get that. Maybe he's on fake plates. Oh, no, I wouldn't say that. Look at this. Look. What's the point of this, right? See? Should I have I buggered up there now? Because Mr. Tiger, who was on an adventure, he's just on more of an adventure than I am. I can see Old Bailey ahead of me. Start indicating. It's quite, I've had quite a few meals in the cafe in the Old Bailey. It's quite small and pokey in there, you know. It's smaller on the inside than it is the outside, which is physics. Yeah. Road improvement narrowing. That's not a good look, is it? She's got... No, I'm not going to do it to her. Try and be nice. She probably thinks she looks great, and perhaps she does. So, down here, unless it's been moved a few times, is the Stone of London. Yeah. Am I building it up too much? Right, it's over there, but we're going to use this handy little alleyway to stop in, because we are. I've scored. She's looking at me. Here we are. And there it is, the London Stone, and it's actually looking a bit manky, but it is very, very old. If you were as old as this stone, you'd look very, very manky. I should have brought my polarizing filter, but no one knows its origin for sure. It thinks it might be Roman, and from around 1100, it probably says it all here. Oh, come on, it goes back to 1100 and something or other. Doesn't say that there. Well, they go back to 1450, which is 10 to 3. Yeah. Yeah, they say it's Roman and that. It used to be in the middle, and this used to be called Candlewick Street or something like that. And there it is. They say if it ever leaves London, all the ravens fly away from the Tower of London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, honest. I do like to be a good tour guide. Yeah, that's true that. And all the beef eaters have to eat corn. Yeah. And that is one of the stones I want to show you today. The next one is, it's still in the City of London. It's actually two lots of stones that have ended up together. So we'll just quickly nip down there. This is a stone-themed video, by the way. Now, I'm heading for a church called Magnus the Martyr, who was always playing the victim. Here it is. Blackfriars Passage. No sniggering at the back there, okay. Red light jumper. He looks the sort as well, doesn't he? Look how they've ruined this tunnel here. Used to be lovely double lane tunnel. Just ruined it is. So what's the point of it? There's your bloody cycle lane up there. So why have they done this? It's all about fucking with motorists, isn't it? Pardon my French. Right, this is the church. It's going to be well dodgy trying to show you these stones. It's like we're on an adventure because, oh, this is such a weird one. There's two spaces left. Here you are. So I can park in this one, and I'm actually legal for a change. Ain't this the weirdest motorcycle parking bay you've ever seen? Now, I think, to be fair, it's probably like this at the moment because that is normally a little road, and they blocked it off, and the bikers are having none of it. They're still using the parking space. Oh. So this, as it says there, you can read that, can't you? It's St. Magnus the Martyr. I might have said Martin the Martyr. Sorry about that. I think we are going to see the stones and the stick. Ah, there's a stick. We're in luck. There's a stick. There's a stick. It even says on it, from the Roman wharf. So that is a very old stick. Now, unfortunately, it's probably not going to be around for much longer because of Greta Thunberg. She has banned the use of creosote. So there's nothing that we can use to preserve it, and we're going to lose the stick of London. People in olden days were very much shorter, you see. Yeah. For a tourist attraction, they really need to buck their ideas up, don't they? I'm sorry, we couldn't really get to see the stones. Yes, the old stick was quite thrilling, though. Probably, I hope you think the stick was worth it. That's the best I can do. These mysterious stones are not very visible. Huh.
Fuck Chelsea!
There you've heard it there, heard first. Chelsea needs to be fucked. Oh, arms folded crossing. Oh wow, we missed that, didn't we? Oh, I couldn't stop. It's a red route. She looked quite professional as well, didn't she? Even though it's Southwark Bridge. Yeah, this is Southwark Bridge. That used to be the Financial Times' offices, although they have moved around quite a bit. They're not there anymore, I don't think. I wanted to do something about the Stone of Scones. Have you ever heard of that one? It's actually quite a famous one, so you probably heard of it. It's a Scottish stone that until 1950, it used to be at Westminster Abbey, and this stone used to be under a throne, and all the monarchs of England, since it was stolen by Edward I, used to get coronated on this stone, right? Back in 1950, on Christmas Day, would you believe it, a group of students, oh my goodness, a group of students from Glasgow University, they're engineering students, one of them was dressed as a woman. What's that? That's an unusual vehicle, isn't it? They came down to London and stole the Stone of Scones. What is that? It's... Yes. Oh, he's got a beard and everything. He matches the vehicle. He looks like a sort of, what do they call them, a redneck? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so they stole the stone, and as they were stealing it, it broke in half, and they had to drag the bigger bit out on a Mac, one of their raincoats, you know? And they got a mate when they dumped half of it in a field in Kent, and another half went in a Ford Anglia, I think, or something. And they got it back to Scotland in the end, and they got a friend of theirs who was a stonemason to glue it or put it back together again, except for a few chips off the stone, and that's where the term a chip off the old block comes from. Yeah, but it's quite a story. Such a good story, they made a film out of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, all four of them are now died. They didn't get prosecuted or sent to prison or anything like that. The stone did get returned because these engineers, these student engineers, they all went and put it in an abbey or a cathedral up in Scotland. Oh, that didn't count apparently. I didn't complete. I did not complete. Oh dear. Well, that's not the first time I've not completed. Oh well. That bus driver was nice though, let me through, wasn't he? Yeah, so anyway, this stone I was banging on about, it's hilarious. You know, they made a film about it. I think it was called The Sword and the Stone. Anyway. Yeah, so anyway, in 1996, the powers that be decided to give the stone back, and they chose Royal Nonce, Prince Andrew, to hand over the stone to the Scottish people, which they did. But then Prince Big Ears, old sausage fingers himself, wanted to become king, and he wanted to sit on the stone. So they brought the stone of scones back to, well, this place here, Westminster Abbey, just so King Charles could be coronated on the throne. But the throne is so knackered now, they don't think they'll ever bring it back again. So no more kings and queens for the UK, I suppose that means. Or does that just mean there's no scones? It's got another name, by the way. It's not just the stone of scones. Look at that, look at that miss. I'm going to cross. Oh, she looks nasty, doesn't she? She's got one of those nasty sharp faces that you could chisel a stone with. Yeah. She's probably a very nice lady, just determined to get across the road at all costs. Oh no, that's never coming in fashion, darling. No, sorry. Diverted traffic, that's us. Now, that's Dean's Yard in there. We're not going in there today. I think with the story of the Stone of Scones, I'll probably save the video. You never know, and it's raining now, so I've got to run home and drive. No, I'm on my wet bike, so I'm happy out here. Thank you. I'm going to say cheerio for now. Thanks ever so much for getting this far to the end of it, and hopefully you'll do me the honour of coming back and watching another one of my mad videos. This one was Hidden London, I guess. Well, it definitely was. It was so hidden we couldn't find the blooming stones we wanted. We did find a good one, And thanks to the viewer for suggesting or reminding me about the Stone of London. Yeah, that was a laugh, wasn't it? But for now, cheerio, take care, stay moist, cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. Look, it will not stay safe. Oh, the shame, yeah? I'm having to come back here, look. It seems the stones are here all along, and I didn't do proper research. You see, like me, these amateurs, they found the stick and the little door, yeah, but what we don't know is behind this hoarding here, just here, look, this is where the stones are, yeah, and they put this hoarding here. Not doing research was a schoolboy error, and I'm deeply ashamed of myself, and I promise to do better in the future. But there we are, that's where the stones are. Look, complimentary bonus stone. There you are. You'd think they'd let you have a little peephole to see in there, but they don't, do they? The bastards. That's how they get you.